Hello.
Hey Casey. Hey Matt. Hey Pedro.
Hey, morning.
Good morning.
All right. I guess we can probably start. Let me share my screen. I noticed that you already set up the sheet, Casey. Thanks for that. Very cool. All right, let's just dive into that. So we'll do our check-ins first. Um, let's see. I guess let's start with the big one, 327.0. So 327.0, we are looking to still release that on the 17th. So that's our target date. Things could slip or whatever else not, but for the most part, looks like we're on track for the moment. And so I guess kind of the big pieces that we're finishing up there now is a lot of the testing for the Windows HPC stuff, which Pedro is working on. So we're right there at the finish line. And then we're also doing some last minute testing on the eBPF side with some of the eBPF IPv6 pieces. And that feature will be released in tech preview. We did find some issues with some things we have released previously with CTLB or connect time load balancing. And I think we are trying to get some fixes in, but since it's not super widely used at the moment, we're going to probably end up kind of fixing those in a patch release, which is probably not too big of a deal, but I don't think we should hold kind of everything else in the release back for that. Let's see. I think that's pretty much it in terms of anything for 327.0. I think we're also going to do a 326.4 release as well. And so that'll be a patch release to mostly just cover some library updates to make sure that we're up to date with everything. So I know yesterday there was the Go 120.11 release. So we're going to go and uptake that and all the relevant libraries. And I think, yeah, there was also a 121.4, I think, released yesterday as well. So that should, the 1.21 Go version should be in 327. The 1.20.11 should be in, I believe, 326.4. So I think, yeah, that's effectively what we're going to be expecting there. Other than that, I think it's pretty menial. There's no big major updates to it since we did just do a 326.3 like a month or two ago. So it's mostly just to make sure that we're all caught up in terms of all of our relevant Golang libraries. Cool. I think that's it in terms of kind of the big releases. Eric, anything going on in the operator land?
Um, there's a few small things going on. I don't think there's anything new that's too significant. Like there's there was a panic reported that actually it was reported in the Calico repo, so I got pinged on that and I got that fixed. I think Casey had gotten another. There were two of them actually, and I think Casey had fixed the other one or noticed it had been fixed. So there's been a couple panics that were fixed. Uh, there is a PR up to add to use the sysctl tuning CNI plugin. Um, uh, that's getting reviewed and will probably go in soon. It's we're keeping it very focused on just a few parameters because I guess you could change a lot, but we're keeping it limited to just a few. Um, let's see, I feel like there's another one that I made. The C right, yeah, the CSI daemon set. There had been a change a little while back to expose setting the I think no, not the tolerations. I think requests and limits, but there was a bug there, and so that's been fixed. Those are things I can think of off the top of my head, but most of those are because I've had a direct hand in those in some form or another.
I think one thing on my mind, sort of tangentially related to the operator, is Felix configuration. We've had requests to be able to set this at install time via the Helm chart for a long time. And I believe there's some work about to be started on that. I'm not sure if that's going to make it for 327, but should be possible in maybe 327, but probably 328 to be able to do that.
Is that Helm chart only, or?
Yeah, this would be Helm specific integration.
Gotcha.
I think that's how a lot of people install the operator. So
Makes sense.
I mean, if you're not using the Helm chart, then it's kind of easier to do this by hand already. Certainly not like as easy as I would like it to be, but it is possible.
Fair enough. Cool. Cool. Oh yeah, and I guess another thing I guess we are looking at for 327 is the VPPGA. So Nathan, you want to talk to us about that?
Yeah, sure. So yeah, very excited to be looking at being GA. So lately we've been mostly focusing on this. So trying to work on a bit more hardening documentation mainly in the things that and highlighting features to generally make it easier to understand what this is and how to use it as much as we can. And so that's been our main focus for the 327 release. And in the coming week, we will also look at probably playing with the new Felix API in order to be sure to be able to release on the date. because as we depend on the bit of a chicken and egg problem, the more prepared we are, the quicker we'll be able to release. And aside from that, we did the few the usual fixes. Main things went into a few things for OpenShift, supporting some corner cases in the CI. And also we added support for the V6 BGP filters, which were missing for some reason. So we did add back support for that. Yeah. So that's it. But yeah, well, other than those small things, very excited to be part of this release in GA. That's a really nice thing to
Yeah, no,
be part of.
It's a huge accomplishment that you guys are making it to GA. So
thanks. Oh, and also many thanks to you for the support, all the annoying parts with us playing with your CI, and it was always really nice to be able to collaborate on those.
Oh yeah, thanks. No, it's that's mostly Lance. Lance is Lance is very good about making a lot of those things happen. So I'll let him know that you guys appreciate all his help. Very cool. Cool. Let's see. I guess anything else? I don't think I had anything else on my mind in terms of kind of any large updates now. Anybody else have any more general updates? Nope. Okay, cool. Okay, on that note, I guess we can kind of see if anybody has any specific issues or anything else they would like to raise. I know that one thing that we are looking at least, and actually I need to go find the issue number for it again. But we did notice some unintended panics, or we saw some reports of some unintended panics in eBPF, and we haven't quite tracked all of that down yet. So I need to go find the issue number for that, but I'll add it. I'll definitely add that here, but that's something that we're definitely taking a look at, trying to make sure that we can have that worked out as to why exactly we're seeing those panics. But other than that, I don't think there's anything else in particular that we're more strongly tracking more than anything else at this moment. Anybody else notice anything, or?
Afraid I've come a little unprepared today. Don't have anything.
Fair enough. I'll fill this out. I'll have to fill it out once I find that issue. I know exactly where it is, but I won't go and dig it up while I'm screen sharing. And then yeah, cool. I guess anything else anybody wants to share for this month? Anything else we need to discuss, or problems, or maybe not problems, things that are going awesome?
Everything's perfectly middle of the road. Nothing's great, nothing's terrible.
That's not a bad place to be. I'll take that too. Could be worse. Could be things on fire. All right, cool. And on that note then,
there's Lance.
There's Lance, just in time for us to, I guess the VPP team is wants to express their thanks to you for helping out with setting up all the testing pieces and doing all of
course. That. Accepting us breaking OpenShift clusters.
No worries. I mean, I'm sure a lot of the bugs we hit in that were my fault as well. So
No, but yeah, your help is always much appreciated on all those troubleshooting and debugging. Thanks a lot.
that's very kind of you. Thanks.
Cool. And then, yeah, I think we were actually just kind of wrapping up, but I'm not sure if there was any updates or any concerns or anything that you wanted to share, Lance, before we head out.
Not really. Thank you.
All right, sounds good. Cool. Thanks, everybody. It's great seeing you guys all again this month, and we will chat again next month after 327 is released. All right, later, guys.
Bye.